Hi, I'm David Lehman. I'm from FleetLog Solutions. I'm the Managing Director of the company, and our business is fleet management and vehicle tracking. FleetLog program their GPS tracking devices at 30-second intervals so that we can get real-time live data to our platform, which gives instantaneous updates for our clients at any point in time. In order to do this, we need live SIM cards, which is essential to the business as every unit carries a SIM card, and we need to be able to see in a real life situation where any vehicle is at any point in time. With our 30-second updates, we are able then to create trip information from your ignition on of your vehicle to ignition off, the distance traveled, the time taken for the trip, and at any point in time we can do a driver rating as well, so that we can see that drivers are performing correctly and not abusing their vehicles in any way. The rating is related to acceleration, harsh braking, cornering and speed. So knowing the live location of a vehicle at any point in time allows us for more accurate job dispatch and more efficient billing of clients, knowing the exact time spent on site at any point in time. FleetLog is a fairly mature company in that we've been in the market for over 10 years now. And what happens within technology as it advances and moves along, we do have a need to deliver new protocols, add new devices onto the platform. And that's where we have an expertise with our own technical team who are able to take protocols, write those protocols to our servers, and then we need in certain instances to actually develop new servers. Typical example being when we had to face the challenges of bringing in camera technology with vehicle tracking. And in our instance, we had to develop a completely new server which caters for all images and video being returned from the tracking device to our servers. That takes time and effort, but once you've actually got it done, it's actually a very simple and easy solution to market. Again, we're needing SIM cards to deliver that information back to our platform, especially live recall of video by means of SMS. I'll look at two different examples from two different industries. So we have a number of clients in the service industry, such as plumbers, landscapers, electricians. And then an alternative being within the mining and construction industry. I have a typical example over there. In our service industry, the key factors for any of our clients is really to know the whereabouts of where their vehicles are, when a person has finished a job, who's going to be available then to pick up the next job, and who's closest to that next job. All of those factors are saving time, saving money, saving fuel, so that the most efficient way of getting to a job is actually accomplished. At the same time, the other side of the coin is that the clients generally would like to know that you can prove that you spent X amount of time on a job with us, so that my billing is correct. At the end of the day, the FleetLog system shows when an electrician or a plumber arrived at site, how long he stayed at that site, and when he left the site. I can then tie that back to my billing records and prove to my client, if need be, that I've actually accurately invoiced you out. If we look at the other example in the mining and construction industry, it shows where you need to have flexibility in the way in which you actually manage your platform. We're a company that develops in-house, so we can actually customize developments for our clients. And in this typical example, we needed to do a third-party integration with a different piece of software belonging to a third party. With that being accomplished, our client was then able to measure how many loads were actually excavated on a day and moved onto a removal vehicle at any point in time. That hourly measurement is really important in their case, in that they needed to see that the most efficient mechanism was being used by their excavators to get the mined soil out and onto that vehicle and then delivered back to processing site.